Hi, it's Big Papa Grump.
This is Junior.
And we're with the Board of Doom. This is our predictions video for the 2017 edition of Survivor Series. Alright, starting off with the Cruiserweight Championship match between Enzo and Kalisto. I don't care.
I picked Pete Dunne.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But I'm going with Enzo.
Yeah, I guess so, because, you know, if they put it on Kalisto, then you will have a rant part 2. And in no particular order, that will bring us to the first direct competition, because, you know, this is the only time you'll see Smackdown versus Raw. Because why not? With the United States Championship up against the Intercontinental Championship, and that will be Baron Corbin versus The Miz, and I'm picking Baron Corbin.
I'm going with Corbin, too, just because I think they've been stressing way too hard on the Corbin can't get the job done thing. I think that's just a given that he's going to steal a victory here.
He's going to deep six him.
So because this is the only time of the year where Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head in direct competition, wink wink, we've got the tag team champions going up against each other. We've got the Raw tag team champions, Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar, versus the SmackDown tag team champions, the Usos. And I was hemming and hawing. I'm going with the Bar on this one just because it could go either way, and I could see either one of them working it out so that either one is good that they win. But I had to flip a coin. I'm going with the Bar.
I get why they call it the Bar, because Sheamus is Irish. I get it now. Alright, I'm going with the Usos because that's stupid. And because this is the only pay-per-view that you get direct competition where you will have SmackDown versus Raw, as the old games used to state, we have the Women's Championships, which is the clear victor, Alexa Bliss, and you don't need to know the other one because she's useless. No, it's Charlotte Flair.
I'm going Charlotte just because
he's wrong. It's fine.
I would love for Alexa Bliss to win because it would make sense if Alexa Bliss won because you're trying to keep her look strong going into her inevitable beatdown at the hands of Asuka. However, Charlotte just won the title. And Flair was there, like Ric Flair was there, and Vince is a sucker for an emotionally uplifting story. So I just have a feeling she's gonna ride momentum and get the win there.
She's not even gonna get a thing of offense in because she's just gonna get knocked out like she did on SmackDown.
All right, because this is the only time of the year that Raw and SmackDown go head to head in direct competition, except all the other times that they do. You've got the traditional Survivor Series match 5-on-5 between the SmackDown ladies and the Raw ladies. Raw ladies being the captain, Alicia Fox. You've got Nia Jax, Asuka, Sasha Banks, and Bayley versus the SmackDown side, which is the captain, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Tamina, Naomi, and Natalya or Paige. That's kind of the hot thing going around. I'm hoping that either it's something happens to Natalya backstage and they kind of pull a like they kind of did with John Cena's girl.
Oh, it's gonna be Nikki Bella.
Yeah, or if they put Natalya in the match, then whatever. But I'm still going with the SmackDown ladies just because I haven't picked a SmackDown side yet. I don't think so. Oh, I picked Corbin, but either way, I'm going with the SmackDown ladies.
I went with the Raw chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes,
because Asuka's gonna kill him probably.
Yeah, that's most likely what I said.
That was like the worst analysis ever.
I was so confused. I forgot who I picked. Because this is the only pay-per-view that you will see direct competition between Raw and SmackDown. You got Shield New Day. So obviously the Shield's gonna win because Shield. So
yeah, I think Shield wins because it's everybody's been waiting for this. I mean, we got a taste of it on Raw.
It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good match.
You have the exact same styles. You have Big E versus Roman. That's basically the same thing.
You have the Power versus Power.
Then you have Xavier versus Dean, which is crazy versus crazy. I mean, Dean's crazy is legit. He needs to be in a mental hospital. Whereas Xavier's crazy is, I swear, I'm pretty sure this guy's dead because of the jumps he does. And then you got the High Flyers and Kofi and Rollins. So it's perfect, I think. I know Xavier's more on Kofi and Rollins' side, but he also does the crazier things than Kofi besides Rumble saves. That's one thing Kofi always does.
And plus, I think story-wise and momentum-wise, it works better if the Shield wins.
Yeah, I mean, you just brought them back. There's no point to having them lose in their first, legit thing, because I know the one on Raw doesn't really.
All right, because this is the only time of the year where Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head in direct competition, you have the traditional 5-on-5 men's team. The Raw side being Kurt Angle, the captain, Triple H,
The not captain.
yeah, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman, going up against Shane McMahon, the captain, Randy Orton, John Cena,
The not captain.
Bobby Roode, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Piece of trivia, Randy Orton is the youngest person in the match. I learned that by watching one of our, I guess, technically competitors' videos. Just saying. He's 4 months younger than Shinsuke. I am going with the Raw men on this one. I think Raw ends up winning the pay-per-view, and I think you're going to have two turns here. I'm kind of going. I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too. I think Jason Jordan costs Triple H his spot. Like, he gets Triple H eliminated as revenge for taking him out of the match, and I think that Owens and Zayn interfere and cost SmackDown the match. That way, Angle keeps his job, and it progresses the hostility between Angle and Triple H going into WrestleMania. I can't see Angle getting fired and still keeping that match going on, because it won't make as much sense. You?
I'm going SmackDown men because I don't like Kurt Angle. I want him to be fired. No, I think they're going to build it where Raw loses, but I want to say it's because of Jason Jordan turning on Angle, because I think Jason Jordan heel would be better than Jason Jordan
I
face.
think we're going to get Jason Jordan heel, but I don't know if the heel turn's going to happen at Survivor Series or if they're going to still continue to kind of play, because I think he may even they may even hold this off till WrestleMania, and he may turn on Angle at WrestleMania and side with Triple H. But we'll see, because, it's silly.
Brings us to the main event, but in typical Survivor Series fashion, because it's the only time you get to see SmackDown versus Raw go head-to-head, it's the champions, Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles, in a, I guess was described as who is the better champion match. Obviously, it's going to be AJ Styles, because, he built SmackDown Live, and Brock's a loser.
I'm going Lesnar because you know AJ can lose and still look strong.
Yeah, but he's been losing and looking strong. It's
right, but he can eat the loss, whereas if you give Lesnar a loss now, especially since he lost in such convincing fashion last year at Survivor Series, then you're building towards him and Reigns at WrestleMania, and you've got to have the Beast look unbeatable all the way up there to crown Roman the people's champ and all that crap.
Wait, Christian's back?
Yeah. No, Dwayne. But yeah, so I think Lesnar, and plus it makes more sense, if AJ comes like this close to beating Lesnar a couple times, it's already a win for AJ and the entire fan base for AJ Styles. I would love to see AJ Styles beat Brock Lesnar. I just don't think it's going to happen.
This is just a luxury pick. I wanted to pick Styles. No, I can see Styles winning, because that would be kind of like what the...
Yeah, if they weren't really swerving, yeah.
And, because look at AJ. He went like 38-0 last year. Now he's like 0-38. So.
But here's the thing. If he hits an F5, he hit one F5 on Samoa Joe and a pin.
Kick out
and he did the same thing to Strowman. You really think they're going to let Styles kick out of an F5? I don't.
No, I think Styles kicks out of an F5, and you know what happens?
I think Styles avoids a couple of them.
He avoids, and I think he kicks out of one, and then I think he tries that stupid 450 splash. Caught. Boom.
I think
because that's always what happens.
Yeah, I think the only way AJ...
Or phenomenal form.
The only way AJ gets hit with an F5 and doesn't lose is if he gets his foot on the rope.
Okay. It still counts as surviving one.
Yeah. Those are our picks. We're going to have, everybody's picks when we get them at the end of the video. And, I'm picking Raw to win the show narrowly. I think I've got a 4-3, and I think you've got a 4-3 for SmackDown. So we were contemplating doing an extra point if you pick the right show to win, but just said screw it. We'll just go with the matches. You can just have bragging rights after. Maybe
that's a different pay-per-view.
Maybe we'll work. Yeah, maybe we'll work it as a tiebreaker or something. But yeah, that's it. I've been Big Papa Grump.
I've been Junior.
And we will catch you next time.
Top presenter out.
Sheamus has his own YouTube channel now?
Does it really?
Yeah.
Don't subscribe to him. Subscribe here.
Subscribe to both.
And then we right here. Oh, wait, we don't do that.